welcome back everyone to the final credits. Now, we're going to talk about a movie that came out earlier this year, and my fellow critics over here have decided to go see it. I, however, am abstaining from drugs and not seeing it. Oh boy, just from seeing the trailers alone, I thought to myself, why are we seeing this? But I decided to say no to drugs. But guys, how was it? Tell me about it.
Okay, so listen.
Go on.
In order to enjoy Cocaine Bear, you do not need to be on cocaine. Mm-hmm. Acid, on the other hand, might be the better choice of drug to watch Cocaine Bear.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Now, when you're saying acid, are we talking Speed Racer levels of acid or something in the mild variety?
Hold on. I forget about acid. Mushrooms. Okay. Go on shrooms.
Okay.
Shrooms. Definitely shrooms, because this movie was just there was nothing visual about it that was great. It was lackluster storyline. I mean,
don't do drugs.
Yes, don't do drugs, but I thought it was like a fail, like big time fail.
Okay. Johnny, you're looking a little disappointed over there, bud. What happened?
So if you guys and our very, very loyal subscribers remember watching one of our earlier videos, I made the now known very big mistake of adding this to my top 5 most anticipated list of 2023. Oh my God, why did I do that? Why did I do that? First of all, if I needed a drug of choice to get through this movie, it has to be an antidepressant, because it's just, like I was just so disappointed and brought down by like how bad this movie was. Like it had we knew it was going to be a ridiculous movie. It's a bear on cocaine. He goes on a cocaine rage fueled murdering spree. It's going to be great. It's going to be blood filled. It's going to be murderous, but like fun, right? It wasn't even fun. It was just like, it was one of two things. Most of the time I was like having a hard time paying attention because the movie was so damn boring. And then like the rest of the time, it just, we just didn't get enough of like the fun, stupid, like bloody murder stuff.
There was no fun, bloody murder.
No, it was all stupid scenes between the humans hurting each other more so than the bear. Like, I mean, we can get into scenes later, but it just, by the end of the movie, I was just like, that was nothing like what I was anticipating at all. Like, I didn't have one bit of fun watching this movie. By the 10th time I was staring at my phone, I was like, okay, something must be wrong with this movie, because I just cannot keep my attention going.
So I want to circle back to the humans going at each other for a hot second. But Pancakes, why don't you chime in here for a second? What's the deal, bud? How you feeling?
Okay, so it was something inspired by true events. It had a few big memes.
Yeah.
Ray Liotta in one of his last roles.
Oh.
He also had Kerry Russell, O'Shea Jackson Jr. in there. You had the guy jumping. You had a wild real life guy jumping out of a plane, getting drugs. It had a few good laughs, and that's where you freaking lost me. It was all downhill from there. I think all the writers, the producers, the director, whoever was involved with making this movie, literally took a
timeout. What were the laughs? Because I think
I said there were very, very few. Very few.
Name one.
When O'Shea Jackson Jr. was in the bathroom and he kicked the shit out of the 3 teenage punks. I don't know. I found humor in that.
I mean, it was okay, but I wouldn't find it humorous. But all right, fine. I'll
one more big name. He had a small role, but of course you got Jesse Ferguson from Modern Family.
Oh, good lord.
Oh yeah, what the hell was he doing in this movie?
Literally,
in a wig.
Talk about taking crap and throwing against the wall to see what would stick. That's exactly what we got. And you guys were talking about the visuals, the CGI bear. Oh my God.
Are we talking like B kind of movie CGI here, or
yeah? I mean, you know what though? The movie was so bad in itself that like the CGI, I was just like, whatever. It fits with how bad the rest of the movie is.
No, I disagree with that. I think that the CGI was better than what the movie was.
Some scenes were better than others. I'll just say that.
I got an interesting comparison. You
Go
could
ahead,
put this,
pancakes.
you could put this in the same breath, the same category as the Sharknado on Sci-Fi. That's
Well, hang on a second.
Sharknado was much better.
Hang on a second, pancakes, because Sharknado, while it's bad, is beloved by millions just for the sheer absurdity of the movie. Like,
I've never seen it, but that's why I'm comparing it to.
pancakes, you can't compare something you never seen. Then, but I'll let that slide for a hot second. But getting back to the human on human violence in this movie, I do need to ask, because this movie does exist, and I feel like this genre needs to be explored more often. Would you consider this a quote unquote? Hang on, let me pull out the grimoire here for a second.
The grimoire.
Yeah, hang on.
The grimoire has returned.
Ah, yes. Would you call this an accidental horror movie?
No.
All right.
It's not even a horror movie.
The movie is just an accident. It's just an accident. The whole movie was just an accident.
Oh boy.
Would a proper term be used? Horror comedy, like trying to be that dark.
Horror movie.
No, they listen.
A murder comedy.
A murder comedy.
That's
all right.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's horror. It's more like
it's a
gore fest.
murder comedy.
Well, when I say accidental horror movie, like I mean like it is a movie that isn't going for that, but it ends up being that.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
Okay.
I mean, we saw the gore. They try to be as gory as possible, with the main villain, human villain, played by Ray Liotta, the drug kingpin, get his guts ripped out. Yes, I'm talking a spoiler again.
Who cares? But that's what the whole movie's about. It's not.
This movie came out when, in January?
Yeah,
of,
we're good. We're good on spoilers.
We are in April, verging onto May. Yes, that's right. In about a week or two, it is in fact gonna be May,
and it's gonna. But the gore and the shock value, just the way they did things, just wasn't working at all. And like 64 said, I'm not sure what storylines we were supposed to follow. There was
a storyline?
Oh no.
Listen,
oh boy.
we got Isaiah Whitlock Jr., aka Clay Davis from The Wire, and I felt like his character was so freaking wasted. So like you got that guy in your movie, like, and number one, we did not get one shit, and I was hoping for not one, and the antics that this guy puts, like his character goes through in this movie, I think was the low point of the entire movie, and there was a lot of low points. Like the gazebo scene where he's standing on top and he's fighting with Ice Cube's son, I forget his name. But that scene in particular was where I was really like, if the movie didn't lose me before, it was losing me during that scene. Where like, you know, we like I said, we can get into it if you want, but yeah, that was just a waste of an actor, waste of a character.
I mean, listen, guys, I got time.
Oh no, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
All right. Well, guys, even though I have time, these guys apparently don't. So let us know what you guys think down in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, pretty please. Until then, I'll speak for these guys. For the love of all things good and holy, roll credits. We're out.
Roll credits.
Roll credits.